All right, guys, I am back. I am so sorry. It may happen again. Oh, goodness. I'm really sorry if it happens again. Hopefully everybody will come back. What are you going to do? It's technology, right? So I got new Wi-Fi today, so I'm hoping that I don't have a problem with it. Okay, everybody's starting to jump back on. I'm so sorry. I got new Wi-Fi today. Good, good. Megan's here. Chris is here. Stephanie's here. Chantel's here. Good, good, good. Everybody's jumping back on. Sorry about that, guys. I got new Wi-Fi today, and I'm seeing that it's not so great. So much fun. But in any event, it's technology, right? What are you going to do? So, like I was saying, choose your oils from a trusted company. doTERRA is different because we have certified pure therapeutic grade oils. And a drop or two is usually enough for topical or dietary use. It takes 45 rinds. I know, right? Stephanie's like, girl, it happens. I know, but I got really frustrated there. I had problems with my printer beforehand, and I was like freaking out. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to do my class, but we make it work, right? Gritty girls get it done. So lemon, lemon essential oil. It takes 45 lemon rinds for this one little bottle, which is pretty cool, right? Peppermint, 1 drop of peppermint equates to 28 cups of peppermint tea. Super concentrated. A little goes a long way. 1 drop will do ya. So there's three ways to use your essential oils. Hi, Ariana. I got kicked off, honey. My Wi-Fi was changed today, so something's going on with it. But at any event, we're seeing how not so great it is, so I hope I don't have future problems with it. So there's 3 ways to use your essential oils. You can use them aromatically, topically, internally. Aromatically, you can use them in a diffuser, like I have my little diffuser going on right here. This is the petal diffuser. It's a little starter diffuser, goes up to 4 hours, has a little light, little night light put on. Or you can set it to 1 hour, 2 hour, or 4 hours. You can diffuse that way. You can do inhalations, palm inhalations. You could drop one drop of essential oil of your choice on your hand. And if you have oils and you want to get oily with me, go ahead. And you're just going to heat up the oil and take 3 deep inhalations. Holy moly, I love me some peppermint. Sorry, I'm just gonna enjoy this. But if you're doing peppermint, don't get it in your eye. I'll send you, I'll tell you some safety tips on why you don't want peppermint in your eye. And then I'm gonna do the dough bong. Do y'all know what the dough bong is? Well, let's do the dough bong. I think I'm in need of a little peppermint pick-me-up dough bong style after today, Monday, right? It's a Monday. But it's all right, we take Monday by the horns. We take Monday by the horns. So you're gonna put your hand out, fist in one, and you're just going to inhale through your mouth. And inhale that sweet, sweet goodness. So good. So that's aromatically. So doing those, it can calm your emotional upset, it can boost your energy, open your airways, and purifies the air and promotes restful sleep, right? Megan, don't be laughing at my dough bong, girl. So also, you can use your oils topically. One way we like to use them in a roller bottle. I don't know if this one has it in here. No. So we like to create little roller bottles. We make our own blends. I'm gonna teach you how to make your blends with your oils with a carrier oil. And you just pop the little top out, and you can put however many drops of whatever your specific needs are, and I will teach you how to dilute correctly for babies, children, and adults. And you just put the little roller ball back on, and then the top, and give it a zhuzh, and you just roll over the area of concern, wherever. And you could apply topically. And applying these oils topically in a roller bottle, or just one, you know, with the rest of the oily residue of the peppermint is okay, but some oils you cannot apply right directly to your skin. We have hot oil, my hair looks crazy over here. We have hot oils, and I will teach you all of that, so you will be safe and sound on how to use your oils. So using your oils topically, you can soothe tired muscles, you can ease discomfort, calm skin irritations, as well as supporting your immune system, which is really good when it's back to school, right? Teachers, if you are down with the oils, you need to get yourself a diffuser in your classroom to protect you and your children that you're teaching, just to protect their immune system, because there's so many that are going all around, right? So the third way is to use them internally. And yes, you can take our oils internally. And the way you know which one's internal and not is lemon has the supplemental facts label. Supplemental facts label. So if it has the supplemental facts label, that's an internal oil. If it doesn't, which this one does not, then you don't take it internally. But it doesn't mean that you can't apply it topically or in the air, diffusing or inhalation. You can use, it's just not an internal oil. So using your oils internally, you can ease digestion, you can detoxify, you can cook with your oils, and take them with our supplements too, because our supplements and our vitamins are made with essential oils. So a way you can take your essential oils is in a veggie capsule, and this is like a bottle for 160 veggie capsules for $4. So it's super affordable, and you can take whatever oil concoction that you may need for your specific needs in your little veggie capsule, and down the hatch it goes. And you can naturally support yourself with oils. It's a natural alternative. Another way is in your drink. So if you have water, this I have magnesium and LaCroix, so there's a little bit of bubbles. But if you wanted to use an oil, you can put lemon in your in your drink. And you always want to put it in your drink that's not plastic. You want to stick to glass, stainless steel, or ceramic coffee or tea mug. So you can put one drop of oil in there and just stir it up. And it just gives it a little citrusy. A lot of, we have lemon, we have lime, grapefruit, a lot of citrus oils. Delicious. If you don't know what a magnesium mocktail is, I'm going to be doing a class on magnesium mocktails. So I'm excited about that. That is in the books. Not sure what date, but I will definitely let you know prior to. So, you can also, for safety tips, you never want to use your oils and get them in your eyes, ears, or your nose. If it does happen, you want to dilute with a fractionated coconut oil or any carrier oil of choice. So say if you're in your kitchen and you can't get to your fractionated coconut oil and the olive oil is right there, good enough to use. As long as you dilute it to be more comfortable, you don't want to go to water. Water just intensifies the oils. So also, all of our citrus oils are photosensitive, which means you do not want to go directly into the sun within 12 hours of applying those essential oils. It will harm your skin. So you just want to be very, very careful. Like I'm talking about lathering up with a lemon or a wild orange or a grapefruit and then going right out into the sun and sunbathing. You just don't want to do that. So if you have a little bit of citrus bliss, or you like to use some citrus as your perfume, and then you're going outside to like a festival or a market or something, just be aware of not being in the sun too long. I think you will be okay that way, but I'm talking about directly into the sun. So I also have a dilution chart that if you do get started, I'll have a dilution chart for making blends for babies, children, and adults to be used topically, and I will go over that when you get started as well. So let's get going to the actual top 10 oils, and I will explain what this will replace with over-the-counter medications. So lemon. Lemon is very detoxifying. It naturally supports the digestion system. So if you have any over-the-counter medications that you take for your digestive system, this is a good oil to have in your arsenal. So I put this in my water every single morning. It also cleanses and purifies the air too, to keep you healthy. You can also put a drop into some organic raw honey, which has replaced my cough syrup. So this is my natural cough syrup. This is my go-to because there's a lot of awesome supporting measures through honey. You just put one drop of lemon right into your spoon and down the hatch it goes. So it replaces a lot of over-the-counter medications for me, especially that. So lavender is all things calming. It's great for anxious feelings. So I was on anti-anxiety medication. This is an internal oil. You can take it internally. I like to put a drop in my tea just to kind of calm and relax me at the end of the day. So this got me off of an actual prescription, not even an over-the-counter medication. My anti-anxiety medication, I was on it for years, and it got me off of that in 2.5 months. And this was my gateway oil, and this made me a believer. If it can happen to me, it can help you. Any type of anxious feelings. If you're just a high anxiety person, anxious person, and you know, I'm always uppity, or I just always get that feeling here, you know, if you just feel that way, I've felt more or less like that by using this on a proactive basis. You always want to be proactive with your oils, not reactive. So I also have used this for calming the skin. If you have a skin irritation, or if you're in the kitchen and you've burnt yourself, you can place this as your, what is it that you would get at the drugstore? Neosporin or anything like that. This will actually help the healing process of your skin within like 24 hours. Super healing properties. So you can take the next oil that I'm going to talk about is the Melaleuca, and if there's any skin irritations, you can cleanse that area with the Melaleuca, which is our tea tree. It's also an internal oil. It has the supplemental facts label on it. You can take this internally, but you can also cleanse the surface where the skin is irritated or harmed, and then you can lather with the lavender, and it just helps the healing process. So this is what you can do to help support your skin in replace of those over-the-counter medications that have toxic filled chemicals in them that you can't even pronounce on the label. Nobody's got time for that, right? The next oil, also, tea tree. I call it my zit zapper. So I don't use dermatologist potions that they have given my face, because it ruined my face a few years ago, and this is what I turn to help support myself with my hormonal breakouts, which are happening right now. And I'll just sit farther away so you don't try to look where they're at, right? Oh my goodness. So I use this at night on my face as like a little spot treatment, and I don't have to use any of those creams or over-the-counter or prescription medications. It really has done wonders for my skin naturally, and is all plant-derived. Who wouldn't want that, right? It's actually helping your system, your immune system and bodily functions, instead of harming them. So, also with the lavender, let me go back, because lavender also helped me get away from a big prescription that I was dealing with for about 3 years, which was my sleep aid. It was a prescription sleep aid, and lavender also got me off of that in 2.5 months. And if you want to learn my secrets and you're dealing with these issues, please do not be afraid to reach out to me. Things may get a little personal, but I am always there for you, and you can be as open. I'm an open book. I'm here talking about my specific issues, and I will always be as authentic as I possibly can with you guys, because these oils have totally changed my life, and that is why I'm actually here, sitting here, sharing my passion with you guys. So if anybody can relate, and you're not sure yet, or you have a couple of questions, there is no obligation whatsoever. If you have any questions whatsoever, I will always be here for you. You can just send me a little message right here, shoot me a little comment, or a private message on Facebook, and I will be happy to get together with you and talk about a couple of things. No harm in reaching out to get supported, to be able to live, you know, a quality of life, because I wasn't living a quality of life. I was taking sleep aids to sleep at night, and then I was taking anti-anxiety medications just because I couldn't maintain my emotions. And all of these oils have an emotional background, and you can maintain your emotions with them, which is absolutely amazing. Oh, more people. I see I had to scroll down. Everybody jump back on. Steve, Holly, Kara, Christine, Megan, and Renee. Yay! All right, so next oil we're going to talk about is, I'm going to go back, I went back to lavender, but then I'm going to go back to Melaleuca, because it's very antifungal and disinfecting. So this replaces your soaps and your kitchen cleaners and all of that good stuff that is not necessarily something that you are putting in or on your system, but those chemically filled products underneath of your sink, you're putting it and you're using it on your countertops, which you're inhaling that stuff, which is very toxic and chemically filled. So you can replace that stuff by just a few drops of Melaleuca and some water and some vinegar, and there is your kitchen cleaner. I mean, there's so many different options that you can do instead of using those chemically filled products. You have an option, you have a choice, and I'm here to tell you that you have a choice, and you can be in control of your health, and you can be in control of the products that you use, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So let's go to the next oil, which is oregano. Oregano is the big guns for immune support. I mean big, big, big guns. If you feel like you're coming under the weather, this is exactly what you want to be taking internally instead of those prescription or over-the-counter medications. You want to, the day you start feeling a little bit under the weather, you take 2 drops of this with a couple of other oils that are in this, most popular oils. Melaleuca is great for the immune system, as well as lemon is detoxifying, like I said before. So there's a few other oils that I'm going to talk about too that you can put all in a little veggie capsule and start taking that when you're feeling under the weather, and you don't have to run to the doctor for an antibiotic, because it's not good for you. It really, really isn't good for you. Do your research. If you don't believe me, now you know, or do you Google that if you think I'm talking crazy, because it has worked for me, and I am prone to tonsillitis and strep throat and all of that stuff before I got into oils. So I was sick maybe 2 or 3 times a year with a sore throat here, a sore throat there, and now in 3 years I haven't gotten sick. Not to where I needed to go to a doctor. I've always been able to maintain all of my health at home very easily, and have control over what I can put on or inside my system. And it's plants, y'all. I'm telling you, this stuff works incredibly, incredibly to maintain your immune system and have control over your body. It's an excellent source of antioxidants. It is an internal oil. It has the supplemental fact label on it. If I didn't show you, there it is. Our oregano. It's super strong. It's not one that you would want to diffuse, because like I've said before, I've accidentally diffused it and it took days to get the lingering smell out. You can also cook with the oregano too. If you're making Sunday sauce, depending on how big it is, you take a little toothpick inside the bottle and do a toothpick swirl. That's all you need, because a little goes a long way. So it's a hot oil as well. You never want to, I'm sure you've heard of oil of oregano, which if you are somewhat getting into the natural phases of things, you have heard of oil of oregano, and you just put it right under your tongue. You cannot put this into your mouth because it is so pure. It is a hot oil. You always want to extra dilute in a roller bottle with your fractionated coconut oil, and always take it internally, only in a veggie capsule. So next we're gonna go to our frankincense. It is also an internal oil. This I call the Cadillac of oils. It's great to diffuse in your household. It is also an enhancer oil too. So if you're gonna be using your oils topically and making an immune system blend, or a seasonal threat blend, that time, you know, when the pollen and the dogs are bothering you, you can totally support yourself with using all of these blends. You don't want to put frankincense, just 1 drop of frankincense in any blend that you're really doing. At least I do. Hi, Mom. Because it enhances the other oils. It's basically good for anxious feelings as well. It's really helped me. I take 2 drops under the tongue. Like I said before, oregano you do not want to put under your tongue. Frankincense is not a hot oil. Now don't go to Whole Foods or any other place where they have testers and just start putting frankincense underneath your tongue. Read your labels. Like I was saying before in the beginning, the oils are not regulated. Companies can place 1 drop of pure essential oil in the bottle, fill it with fake fragrance fillers and dilution, and slap pure sticker on it and say that it's pure, and that's wrong, and they do it anyway. Ours are 100% pure. We have a website called Source to You, and on every single bottom of the bottle, there is a code that you can input to get the components, constituents, and when and how this bottle was made. It is amazing the backup that doTERRA gives us to make sure that we know that we are getting a quality sourced essential oil. So, frankincense is also good for inflammation and cellular health. So I also take it 2 drops underneath the tongue for inflammation and cellular health in the morning as a proactive protocol. That is just one of my morning protocols. So I have neck and back issues from an old car accident, and the frankincense really helps with the inflammation in my neck and back. When I say when in doubt, frank it out, right? If you're having massive tension in your head and neck tension, you can place 1 drop of frankincense. Shout out to Share Oils for the little dropper tops. Usually our bottles just come with a little top like this, but it does come with an orifice in the inside, so it comes out drop by drop. You're not going to just start pouring, you know, your liquid gold out. So you're just gonna take 1 little drop on your thumb, just 1 drop, and place on the roof of your mouth. And you want to keep it there for about 30 seconds. And like I was saying before, peppermint is great for head and neck tension too. So it can basically help replace those over-the-counter medications that are just not good for your endocrine system and your liver. When you have head tension, you want to just sit and relax. Place a little bit of the peppermint on your. Did I even talk about the peppermint? Oh my goodness, I think I passed it. You want to place a little bit on your forehead and your temples and on the back of your neck. It's very cooling and it helps promote a healthy respiratory system. But when you put it on your neck and your head, it will help reduce the tension. And if it's really, really bad tension, you want to place the frankincense on your thumb and on the roof of your mouth. And you just want to sit and relax. And magnesium is great for head tension as well. A lot of people are deficient in magnesium, and I've had head tension lingering for the last few days for lady reasons, TMI, but whatever. And I just don't take over-the-counter medications. And I know that it's my body because it's, you know, I'm female and it's that time, but it really, really does help when you do the frankincense. And you do that maybe every 5 to 7 minutes until it's gone, and then it's gone. And it really, really, really does work, guys. Peppermint also helps with alertness and focus. So if you're on a specific medication because your focus is out of whack and you can't really tune into what it is and pay attention and focus and be alert, you can totally use peppermint. It will help you naturally to focus and be more alert for a class that you're taking or a class that you're teaching, or just something that you're trying to read. If you're reading your book and sometimes you just can't, you know, read thoroughly. If you struggle with something like that, I got you with these oils. The peppermint will definitely do the trick. I think I did skip over the peppermint. Maybe I need some more peppermint, right? So frankincense, we talked about all of that. So if you have the massive tension, that's what you do. As well as the peppermint on the temples and the top of the forehead and the back of the neck as well. So the first of the 4 oil blends that you can use naturally to replace your over-the-counter and or prescriptions, because hey, we're getting into that too, is our On Guard. Our On Guard is our protective blend. It is also an internal oil. It has the supplemental fact label. There it is. And you can take this if you start to feel under the weather as well, with the oregano, with the lemon, and with the melaleuca. This is a blend, and the frankincense. So let me get it in order here because I'm going to teach you how to remember this immune boosting and germ fighting blend. You're going to do, the dropper is frankincense. So frankincense over here, you got frankincense, lemon, On Guard, oregano, and melaleuca. Write that down. Frankincense, lemon, On Guard, oregano, and melaleuca. Short term, we're going to call it Flume. It's the Flume blend. Frankincense, lemon, oregano, On Guard, and melaleuca. You can take those, a drop of each in a veggie capsule, and nip anything in the bud if you feel like you're coming under the weather. Anything. When I mean anything, I'm telling you anything. And you can also make a little blend called your little immune booster blend. I also taught this on Saturday, but these are natural ways to support your body, to replace all of those other chemically filled toxic medications that are just not good for you. So for a baby, you would want to do 1% of oils to this 10 milliliter, which is 2 tablespoons big. And for anything else, it's really your choice. I like to do, if it's really chronic, 5 drops of each of oil. Depends on the percentage, but I will show you what I do, and you can do a little less or you can do a little more. It all depends up to you. It is a choose your own adventure, as my girl Hillary LeMay would say. So, Flume, F-L-O-O-M, frankincense, lemon, On Guard, oregano, and melaleuca. That is the immune boosting, germ fighting, ninja. You could be the ninja mom on the block. The ninja to the immune boosting. It's for real. You can totally smack any type of yuckiness going on if you have this blend. So On Guard also protects against environmental threats, cleans your surfaces, so if anything is ravishing your house, you can clean your surfaces naturally, your countertops, cleaning the door handles. People are touching everything and you don't want stuff to get spread around. It does smell like the holidays, so it's wild orange, clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and rosemary. Smells so good. And you can diffuse this in your diffuser. I wouldn't diffuse the whole blend because the oregano's in there and we spoke about that. But you could do On Guard, melaleuca, lemon, and frankincense, and that can be your immune boosting blend, because when you diffuse, everybody gets the benefits of diffusing. Your children, your husband or your wife, or your in-laws, if somebody lives with you or is staying with you, you could put it in your guest bedroom as well. So everybody gets the benefits of diffusing. And you'll learn. I will be there right with you. I will give you my brain. I will teach you what blends really smell good and what blends can benefit specific issues, and which blends you just want your house to just smell better. I have 4 dogs, and it's hard to keep my house smelling not like dog. But I have a diffuser in every single room. You can have, and I have high ceilings, so it's hard to have one little small diffuser with the high ceilings, but it definitely does the trick, and my house smells amazing. I think my dogs are gonna start crying here in a second. If it gets loud, I'm sorry. It happens every single time. Every single time. I hope Frank tries to get them calmed down. Uh-oh. In any event, keep moving on. So we're gonna, I don't know if you can hear them. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. It happens all the time. Okay, they're calming down. Anyway, Digest Zen is the next blend that we're gonna talk about. And it also is an internal oil. It's an amazing internal oil. It's our digestive blend. So if you're having digestive issues, acidic issues, anything like that with your digestive system, or you're feeling a little nauseous, or just having some tummy troubles, it maintains a healthy gastrointestinal tract and supports upset tummies. It aids in digestion of foods, and it is great for traveling too. Like I said in my travel class, I always keep this with me no matter what, because I am very clean in the foods that I eat, and I am all plant-based now, no meat, no dairy. So if there's anything that I accidentally eat, I really do read my labels and I don't accidentally eat anything. But if something, it just doesn't jive with me, or I eat some type of fried food that's just not something normally that I would have, you can take this in your veggie capsule, or you can place it right on your tummy, and when I tell you instant relief, oh my goodness, instant relief. So in Digest Zen, we have anise, peppermint, ginger, caraway, fennel, and tarragon. And it is one of the best blends. It got me through my diet change when I went plant-based. My stomach was bloated, and you know, when your diet changes, your digestive system changes. So this really helped support me in that change, and it helps support me in anything that, you know, happens with my digestive system and my stomach. One of my favorite oils, and I always say that one of my favorite. They're all my favorites. Don't tell anybody. Tell everybody. Tell everybody. They're all my favorites. So our next blend is our Breathe blend. So with the Digestin, let me go back one second. I'm getting ahead of myself. That can replace your over-the-counter medications for anything that causes an upset stomach for you that you would normally take. We know what those medications are. Anything for digestion, acidicness, this can replace it. You don't always have to pop that stuff. It's not good for you. You can have control and make your own little veggie capsule. 2 little drops is all you need. 2 drops, that is it. And there's 250 drops in here, and one drop is really a serving. You need 1 to 2 drops, to be honest. I do 2 drops just to be on the safe side, but it just depends on what you need. 1 drop is a serving, and there's 250 drops in here, so this is gonna last you a while. So with the blend Breathe, this is the one that I showed earlier that doesn't have the nutritional fact label on it. So this is not an internal oil. This is a topical and diffusing and inhalation oil only. It's our respiratory blend. So say if you are one that has a hard time being able to breathe, and you know what that is, not gonna say it, but you know what it is, and you take your inhaler and you have a prescription or and stuff like that, this oil is definitely going to help you out and support your respiratory system. So in this oil we have laurel leaf, eucalyptus, peppermint, melaleuca, lemon, cardamom, and ravensara. And this is going to support your respiratory system. This is going to help you breathe, and you're going to want to do that do bong that I showed you earlier in the video. You're going to want to do that do bong for this and get it right into your lungs. And it, when I say just opens up everything, it really does. When you're sleeping at night, I met a gentleman that had a CPAP machine, and he was interested in how to sanitize it correctly by way of use of oils. And with it being plastic, I wouldn't recommend that you soak it in something with oils because it's going to eat it away. We have a ultra cleaner concentrate made with plants that will help sanitize that, and I recommended that to him, and he's very excited about starting. But also, just for him to be able to sleep at night, we're going to diffuse this oil by his bedside, and he's also going to apply it on his chest, a little under his nose, and inhale it before he goes to sleep. And if there's any reason why he should wake up, he'll just inhale it again, and it will help support him naturally. And maybe one day he may not need that. I'm not sure, but that's what I'm hoping for him. But we are going to go through the steps and go through all of that. I'm sorry I'm itching my eye, but I got something in it. Woo. So it also minimizes the effects of seasonal threats, nature, and pollen. So you don't always have to pop those pills. You don't need to do that because it gives you side effects. It makes you feel foggy. It makes you feel high. It makes you feel not like you. You don't have to always be taking that stuff. I got you for those seasonal threats and for that pollen time, or if you are going to somebody's house and you are staying with them and they have cats or an animal that you are get those, you know, seasonal threats because of, and you can't be around them. I got you covered. You don't always have to go to the drugstore and get the over-the-counter medications. So it also helps noisy sleepers. We know noisy sleepers. I know noisy sleepers. So what I like to do is diffuse this this Breathe along with my lavender, which I was telling you is basically my gateway oil that made me a believer. I diffuse both of these little guys and have the best sleep at night. Quiet sleep at night. So with that said, the last oil that I'm going to talk about is our deep blue oil, which is our soothing blend. and that's what it does. It soothes all the things. And it basically is wintergreen, camphor bark, peppermint, ylang ylang, helichrysum, blue tansy, German chamomile, and osmanthus. And it soothes sore muscles and achy joints. So if you are one to take something for soothe sore muscles and achy joints, you can totally apply this topically in a roller bottle onto the area of discomfort, and it is like a little massage in a bottle. It has all the good stuff with the wintergreen and the helichrysum and the blue tansy, and it's just like a little massage in a bottle. We also have a deep blue rub that we sell too. That stuff is heavenly. Frank loves that stuff. So if you have any type of discomfort in your body, shoulders, neck, I put it on my neck for my neck tension, neck, shoulders, hips, knees, elbows, feet. I'm so excited. I'm going to be going to convention next month for doTERRA, and I will not be without my deep blue because there's going to be a lot of walking, I hear, because it's my first convention for the 10-year anniversary, and I will not be without my doTERRA, and I will be rubbing down my feet every single night because I have taken this while I've gone on a lot of walks, maybe to a theme park, and I have put the deep blue on my feet afterwards, and boy, does it just completely blow my mind how it's just literally just like little massages right into your feet. It feels so good. So those are my go-to oils that you can use and replace as natural alternatives for any of the drugstore or prescriptions that you really just don't need to take, so you can reduce your toxic load to actually start living a better life. So you can cover 80% of your health and wellness needs right from your own home, like a little health ninja. And you can protect your family too. So I don't have to go to the drugstore anymore and get those over-the-counter things. They really are toxic, especially when you take them for a long period of time or constantly popping those pills for all of those specific little needs that you really just don't need to take that stuff. There's something natural out there. You can use something natural that will help support your specific issue. So I see people all the time popping all that stuff. It's just really not good for your endocrine system and your liver. You want to reduce your toxic load and kind of detox your body from all of those things, and I can help you do that. So those are my top 10 oils, guys. The top 10 oils come in a starter kit. So these top 10 right here is the bigger top 10 bottles. Now the deep blue only comes in a 5 milliliter. Why? It just does. It's only available in a 5 milliliter, but the rest of them are 15 milliliter bottles. They are 250 drops in the 15 ml, and in the deep blue, which is only the 5 ml, that's all it comes in, is 85 drops. So with these top 10, as well, let me grab it, come on. As well as the petal diffuser, so this comes in a kit, as well as gifted from me, you will get 10-pack, shout out to the Root and Petal, Becky at the Root and Petal, we love these roller bottles. You will have I will gift you a 10-pack of roller bottles, as well as a bottle of fractionated coconut oil, which is the carrier oil of choice that we like. I'll tell you the difference between fractionated and regular. These will be my gift to you in the welcome bundle when you get started, because I want to make sure, I want to make sure that you have all of your tools that you are ready to start blending and making all of your blends so you can properly support your health and wellness. So if you do get the ones with the bigger bottles, our promotion this month, and I'm so excited, if you watched my stories, you saw that these came in today from the European market. This is Manuka and Litsea. Litsea is very uplifting and balancing, and the Manuka that you will get, this is the actual 5 milliliter bottle. I bought this prior to the promo coming out, So this is the actual Manuka oil, but what you will receive is a roller bottle, which is a pre-diluted, all ready to go roller bottle of Manuka. So those two oils are international oils only, and they are not available in the United States. Only through this promotion this month are they available. And with getting the larger kit with the diffuser, it's you get these two oils free for the month of August. If you do get this kit is $275. We have a smaller kit with the smaller bottles. So the deep blue bottle is 5 ml. The smaller bottles, all of them, you'll get the same top 10 oils, but just in 5 milliliters, which is 85 drops, without the diffuser, but we'll find you a good starting diffuser. Without the diffuser, but you'll still get my gifts, the roller bottles and the fractionated coconut oil, for $150. That is $150. And the thing about it is that you get 10 oils, you get a book, and you get me. And you can totally change your life. From energy to sleep to immune system to digestion. It's very, very amazing what these oils are capable of doing. And I am lavender was my believer. Lavender was my gateway oil, and that's what helped me get me where I am today with my health, and get me here to introduce to you guys and share to you guys my lifestyle and what it is that I do to support myself. So if you are ready to get started with essential oils, please reach out to me. I would love to guide you. I would love to support you on your health and wellness journey. We can hop on a call and talk further about your specific needs. If you are local, we can meet together and we can go to a coffee shop, have a cup of tea, and talk about your specific needs. If you are not local, I can send you a Zoom chat link and we can talk right here like you see me now, and I'll be able to see you and better introduce myself, and you can let me know what your specific needs are, and I can recommend what I would recommend for you. So you'll also have continued support and mentorship and education and community by being plugged into our private Facebook group, and where we keep each other accountable and have monthly challenges. And doTERRA is just one big family, so you'll have a lot of support, and there's a lot of people out there that are already using these oils to support their health and wellness journeys. There's 6.5 million of us, just to drop a little knowledge on you, a little truth bomb. 6.5, I think 6.6 million, if I do remember. 6.6 million of us out there, and we're already doing the dough, and we are health and wellness gangsters, and we are living the dough life, and we are in control of our health and wellness, and we're able to support ourselves very easily with our family, our friends, our little ones, the kiddos, the babies, the newborns, and your pets and your animals. If you have a farm, I've done an essential oil class for pets as well. So if you're already on my team and you are sharing oils organically already, or people are asking you like what it is that you're doing different, you can reach out to me and we will talk about getting your oils paid for. So that is really, really exciting as well. So we've talked about the promotion. With the larger kit, you'll get the free international oils. We also have another promotion. If you haven't seen me live, I was live 4 times last week. So the HD Clear Kit is our 10% off promo kit for the month, if that's good for the rest of August. And I have posted my schedule for the week for classes today. So I will have my regular normal class on Wednesday at 3, and I will have another class on Thursday at 10. And every week I will be posting my class schedule for that upcoming week on Sunday, so you will know when my classes are. So if you have any questions, you can go ahead and send me a direct message on Facebook, send me a direct message on Instagram, and I will be happy to answer any questions you have. I hope you guys have a great evening, and I will see you on Wednesday.